I'm letting y'all know right now, this football shit done. It's done. It's done. It's so done. It's never been more done ever in history of ever. It's never been more done. Go ahead and ask me where I've been at. And I'll tell you, I'm hiding. I ain't been nowhere but hiding. I ain't been on here. I've been doing anything else but being on here. That's what I've been doing. Hiding. Ducking y'all. Ducking this. Trying to drown the pain away. It's not working. I don't know what y'all want me to say to y'all. I don't know what y'all want me to say.
Jeremy McNichols is the
y'all saw the game. Y'all know what happened.
Against that Seattle D that brings 4.
And yeah, I'm gonna be a sore loser about it today. I wasn't tripping last week. I'm tripping like shit this week.
Michigan State Spartan to the right.
Nah, hold on. Before this video even gets before we even get to the fucking annihilation, I just got some things I want to say. And then we're going to watch the video in silence. Because Dan Quinn, staff in general, I don't forgive y'all. And there's nothing y'all can say to make me change my mind. I don't. And here's why. Because as cautious as y'all have been throughout this whole process, prioritizing Jayden's future, safety, holding him out of the Falcons game out of an abundance of caution, despite him probably being able to play. To keep him in, and then you come out and you say you planned on taking him out the series after. Sure, we probably would have gone up. Made the score 38-14, but what's the difference between 38-14, 38-7 with 6 minutes left on the clock? For him to still have even been in the game, Cliff, I'm sick of you. I'm sitting here watching all these coordinators around the league dealing with just as many, if not more, injuries than us. Flourishing, thriving, scheming guys open, not making excuses. Looking like a competent NFL team week in and week out with a plan, with an ability to adjust on the fly and at halftime and just put a respectable product on the field. Joe Witt, again, injuries across the league. Everybody deals with them. Worse talent than us. This is not a defense with a lack of talent. There's talent up and down the defense. Sure, they playing like shit sometimes. They can't tackle, can't cover in man, but you know they can't cover in man. You keep putting them in man. We can't get pressure. That's on AP. You want to sign old ass Von Millers that are going after Josh Sweat in free agency, taking advantage of Jayden Daniels' rookie scale contract. It's blame to go around, but coordinators are fucking horrible. Dan Quinn, your decision making all year, your clock management, your timeout management, your game flow, your game feel, it's been horrible. And I blame the blame dates back to training camp, right? Because I went to training camp. I went to one of the training camp days. So I saw firsthand the intensity or lack thereof, the duration, a 30-minute, 45-minute training camp. Guys is jogging, walking, singing, dancing, no intensity, no urgency, no nothing. Y'all keep talking this iron sharpens iron shit between Mikey Silverstill and Deebo Samuel. Y'all didn't sharpen shit. Y'all dulled everything. Everything is fucking dull. Y'all was hyping up this 7th round rookie running back. I was a little hesitant. I got videos on this channel saying I was hesitant about hyping up Bill Krosky-Merritt, shipping out Brian Robinson, crowning this nigga the next LaDainian Tomlinson. And granted, he showed flashes in the beginning of the season. Sam Cosmi came back. Now we're getting our ass whooped. We done faced Dallas. We done faced Chicago. All these poor run defenses. We can't run the ball. We damn sure couldn't run the ball against the best run defense in the NFL to see how, bro. Frankie Louvu took a step back. Bobby Wagner getting a year older, so what do y'all expect? Lattimore done for the season, torn ACL. Luke McCaffrey done with the season, broken collarbone. Jayden Daniels better be done for the season with that arm, but they're probably going to try to bring him back to try to get him at least some reps going into year 3 because this has been a wasted year 2. And granted, I've seen the Kurt Warner discussions flying around on Twitter about how Jayden's looked throughout the season, and Jayden has not looked how he looked last year. He's not taking the layups. He's not taking his first read. He's always trying to play hero ball, but he has no trust. His receiver one has been Chris Moore more often than not. There's no trust built within this offense. There's no continuity. He's not played with the full offense once this season. And I mean Terry McLaurin, Sam Cosmi, Austin Eckler, Deebo Samuel. He has not played with that lineup one time. He doesn't trust anybody. When he does make throws, they drop the ball. Jalen Lane dropped the ball. Zach Ertz dropped the ball. They're fucking plastered, engulfed in man coverage. They can't find the hole to sit in his own coverage. What is he supposed to do? And then knowing the type of player that you have on your hands, knowing that you've had to protect him from himself up to this point, holding him out of games out of caution, urging him to slide and get down to avoid contact. You keep him in the game down 38-7, knowing the type of competitor that he is, knowing he's going to try to make something happen, knowing that he's not trusting the reads that's on the field, and he's been trying to make it happen with his legs all night. He was pressured over 50% of the time on his dropbacks. Over half the times he dropped back this game, he was facing pressure, running for his fucking life, looking like Mahomes in the Super Bowl when both of his tackles were gone. You left him in the game down 30. Only bad things could happen. We couldn't score a 30-point touchdown, Dan Quinn. Now he dislocated his arm. Luckily for you and luckily for him, there's no fracture, there's no ligament damage. So he probably could come back if we were to make a run. But I don't want to see us make a run. Do not ruin this draft position. Get high enough draft position to draft Caleb Downs or Arvell Reese. Get talent in the building. Get young, blue chip talent in the building. Stop signing these stopgap old guys, okay? Stop bringing guys that you're familiar with from Dallas. Just cut the whole operation. Cut Lattimore. Trade Debo. Let Payne walk. Do what you got to do. Let Wagner walk. Give up on Quan Martin. Put Mikey Sanders still back outside. Do things that make sense that the fan base know. Let Jordan McGee play more. I don't even want to watch the video because I'm getting everything I have to get off my chest now. There's no point in watching this video. I know, Sam Darnold was 16-16 at one point in this game. He was 16-16 at one point in this game. Looking like prime fucking Aaron Rodgers, prime Tom Brady, prime Brett Favre, prime Peyton Manning, prime John Elway, prime Dan Marino, prime whoever your favorite quarterback is in his prime that was worth the damn, he looked like it. He looked like it. He didn't look like Sam Darnold. Jackson Smith and Jigba. We talking about we don't know who Jackson Smith and Jigba is in our pregame press conferences and shit. I don't give a fuck if he's a D-lineman. Deron, you play Madden. You on Twitter. You got friends. You got Ohio State teammates on your roster. You know who JSN is. You don't poke the bear knowing that y'all can't stop shit. Y'all can't stop shit. And you gonna talk about you don't know who JSN is? You know him now. You know who Tony Horton is now. You know who Kenneth Walker is now. Nigga, you know who everybody is now. You know who Elijah Arroyo is now. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. I'm sitting here thinking is this about every week that we play on primetime, I'm thinking this is about to be the new version of the next Monday Night Massacre. Sunday Night Massacre, Thursday Night Massacre, Sunday Afternoon Massacre, shit in Madrid, Sunday Morning Massacre. Where's our next win coming from? Miami? We not beating Miami. We not beating New York no more. We not beating Denver. We not beating Minnesota. We not beating Dallas. We not beating Philly. We not beating nobody. We better not beat nobody. End with 3 wins. Give me a high draft pick because I'm bro, I don't mean to come in here and be like this, but I'm so fed up because it didn't have to be this way. Injury is one thing. We had insane luck last season with the injury and schedule. I get that. We were not as good as we looked. Jayden Daniels was just fucking remarkable. And we all understood that. That's why we enjoyed it as much as we did because we knew 9 times out of 10 that was a flash in the pan. This season, sure the injury bug hit like no other, but the coordinators have been abysmal. Training camp was abysmal. We did not set a precedent. We did not set the standard needed for a team coming off of a championship loss, embarrassment to a division rival. Y'all acted like we won the Super Bowl. Y'all acted like we arrived. Y'all drank y'all own Kool-Aid. Y'all smelt y'all own ass. And now look at you. 3-6 with Detroit coming up on the schedule, and they motivated as hell. They might drop 100 on y'all niggas. I ain't lying to you. I'm not lying to you. Joe Witt finally decided to bring his ass back down on the sideline. It's too little too late, bro. And you're going to get fired in the offseason. If you don't, I'm out on Dan Quinn. Dan, if you want to save your own job, you gotta stop. Bro, Falcons fans said that your biggest downfall was your loyalty to those around you. That's your biggest downfall. The inability to just have that hard conversation and say, look, man, it's been real. You got Joe Witt paid. He's good. His family's good. Get his ass. Bro, we trying to win. You done wasted dear too. Bro, even if we wasn't winning shit with Jayden, at least let him play. You got him fucked up. And you took credit for it. You took responsibility for it as you should have. But that don't make it better. That don't make us feel better about it. Because it's this is all we had as fans. He's all we got, bro. He's the reason we tune in on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. We don't want to be on prime time no more. We got a fucking Christmas game to watch now. Like, man, listen. Now I gotta listen to Jonathan Vilma instead of Tom Brady. Like, bro, I can't lie to you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know this video. I know it's Thursday. I know y'all was looking forward to the reaction. I know it's a lot of y'all who was like wondering where I'm at and y'all think I'm skipping out on y'all. I am this week. I am. I'm gonna be a man about it and just let you know I'm not watching this shit. It's no point. It's no point. Because like I done said everything I had to say. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And we deserve better. I'm not asking y'all to come out here and replicate what y'all did last season. That was unrealistic to expect. It really was. Considering the point in the trajectory in which the point in which in the rebuild we are, that was unreasonable to expect. But what I did expect was a competitive football team week in and week out. Whether or not you won or lost, hey, it happens. But we're getting our ass whooped week in, week out. We don't look prepared. We don't make adjustments. We don't do anything. And I'm so sick and tired of seeing people on Twitter asking, what can we possibly do? When you run man, you get cooked. When you run zone, you get cooked. When you blitz, you get cooked. That's not for us to figure out. Your entire job description, your paycheck that you receive twice a fucking month is dependent upon your ability to maximize the talent you have and mitigate, hide the weaknesses and maximize the strengths. You're doing the opposite right now. There are strengths that lie within this defense. Find them. I don't feel bad. I don't care. It's your job to find and maximize them. Be good enough. You have a fucking stud at quarterback. And you can't get him the ball with a lead. You can't even get him the ball with a tie. Every time this nigga see the ball, he down 7, down 14. You niggas, Jalen Lane, you fumbling like what we doing, bro? Dan Quinn, you keep deferring the kickoff all fucking year. We down 7-0 and we can't establish no type of run game. We can't do nothing, bro. We can't do nothing. We drafted a second-round tight end who can't even see the fucking field. And when he does, we treat him like the fucking tight end we just paid 3 years extension to block. We treat him Ben Sinnott like John Bates. It makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm not reacting to this shit, bro. I damn near not. This is going to be unfiltered, unedited. This is how I feel right now. I had to get this off my chest. And I was good. I was good up until now. But I tell you one thing. This channel about to be back. Bro, this is a basket. Bro, my basketball team is doing way too good for me to be dealing with this shit. I have fucking Luka Doncic on my favorite team. I could be reacting to that shit. And I'm about to go back to it. That's how I started this fucking channel. And I'm about to go back to my roots. I gave up on that shit for y'all. And this how y'all do me. This how y'all do me. I gotta, man. I'll be a better sport about it moving forward. Now that my expectations are just down to the fucking ground. I know we're gonna get stopped by the line, so it ain't gonna hurt. But this was crazy. This was crazy, and I'm not rewatching it. So if you came here looking for that, I'm sorry. I had to vent to y'all real quick. I had to vent to y'all. So, sorry.